Good morning, good morning. This is Thursday morning, beautiful blue sky, sunshine, and wonderful, beautiful morning. Now, today I'm going to talk about the winning attitude. In Singapore, we call that kiasu attitude, but actually it's more like scared to lose. Wow is direct translation, but it's more like a winning attitude, really, because we want to go ahead and we want to beat the competition. That's pretty much our mindset. Okay, so I will describe a little bit on how I win gold medals in the school days. Okay, and that's pretty much will depict, let's say, our the attitude we should have in life, because life throws us all the curveballs and everything, right? So you do have to adapt, and you do have to have the attitude to get ahead. Okay, otherwise you cannot win. It's very tough. Now you can do it alone if you're strong, but if you can't, then church member helps. That's why the church member will provide support, and definitely it will help you along if you belong to a group. Now in school, I was a very pint-sized athlete. Okay, so when I compete with against the bigger size boys, then I was at a disadvantage, right? For sure, the bigger size is probably going to be more powerful and faster and jump higher, whatever, right? Taller guys. So you have to figure out, or rather, I had to figure out how to win. So the way I knew how to win was, you got to train a little harder. Not only harder, but you got to train a little bit smarter, so that when competition days come, you beat them outright because of your training and your conditioning. Literally. Okay. Of course, your mindset is I have to beat them, but then if your body is not conditioned to beat them, you can win, because they are already strength-wise superior to you, height-wise taller than you, and they can throw further. Okay, but you're gonna beat them with conditioning. Aha. So let me see. First of all, I took part in track and field. So I'll describe how I train for the pole vault and how I train for the javelin. And I even attempted to do a shot put event. For a little guy, how are you going to win throwing shot put against all these bigger guys, right? So I just want to describe, it's all attitude. It's basically your mindset, okay? So for javelin, basically a javelin would weigh about 600 grams. Medium medium school will be 700 grams, and the men's weight, it will be 800 grams. The total weight of the javelin. So in order to get used to the weight, then I have to train with something heavier. So a barbell, a long barbell would weigh about 10 pounds. Okay, a small one, maybe, the small barbell, that is a short one. I'm talking about the long one, okay, where it's about maybe 4 or 5 feet long, okay, and it weighs about 10 pounds. Now 10 pounds is a lot, many times more than 800 grams or 700 grams. Well, in school we only throw the 700 grams. So when I train with the 10-pound barbell, I could only toss it about, I don't know, 10 meters. That's it. But my conditioning is such that I am going to get used to the 10-pound javelin, so-called, because I was throwing it like a javelin, but it's very tough because it's heavy. So in order to get the body used to the weight, then I have to use a pulley system. So I built a pulley system, and I take a broken javelin, right? And I would attach it to a pulley system, and when I pull the javelin, the weight goes up. So I incrementally increase the weight until the body is comfortable to toss a 10-pound barbell. It's difficult. You're gonna get ton muscle if you're not conditioned. So I've been training with that. So comes competition day, when you toss a javelin or you throw a javelin, it felt like featherweight because you are used to the 10-pounder, right? A 600 gram will fly in the sky. A 700 gram would take longer to land if you know how to toss it, right? Understand? So people just kind of throw it, but I literally propel it. Okay, so not to boast, but I still hold the under 17 record of over 51 meters. Now, a 17-year-old would throw 36 meters, maybe 40 meters, 41, 42 meters, right? But I still hold the record at 51 meters for a skinny kid. That's crazy, right? So anyhow, that's for javelin. Now for pole vault, now I learned how to do sit-ups, right? The sit-up, if you do it on the floor, you are resting against a flat 180-degree floor, and when you raise up your body, you're doing a basic 90-degree curl, right? So I learned this from C. Kunanan, who was a Singapore sprinter, Indian athlete, very fit, and I think he went down to about 10 seconds. Wait a minute, 10 point something seconds. I'm not too sure if he went 10 seconds flat. Burmese one. The Burmese sprinter I know hit 10.0, and C. Kunanan was our athlete representing Singapore. So I kind of found out how he did his sit-up. Now imagine a stool, right? A sit-up stool, long stool rather, and then you will put your bum at the end of the stool, and then you bend backwards, and then you curl up. In this case, because you are bending your back backwards, you're going beyond 180 degrees. So when you come up, you are basically doing a 180-degree curl. Okay, and that's tough. That's really going against gravity, right? And you are bending your body backwards, so you're stretching your abdominal the other way around, and then you curl up. So basically using your body weight, you're doing the Roman chair sit-ups. Now that is okay, body weight only, right? Then as you accustom to more resistance, then you start to carry weight around your chin area, a small dumbbell. Okay, and then you do the curl that way, so it becomes more resistance, more weight against the gravity. Now, can you imagine you increase that weight to 50 pounds and you do the Roman chair sit up with 50 pounds around your chin? Okay, putting it at the back will even worse, but chin is already tough enough. So 50-pound curl using the Roman chair, that's how you condition, so you get your six-pack that way. And that pretty much we do every day in school at the gym. So when we do pole vaulting, it is easy for us to lift up the whole lower body, and then we go over the bar. But the mindset for the pole vault is not only the abdominal muscle, okay, it is your mindset too. So when we want to clear a let's say 10 feet bar, how do we aim to clear the bar? Are we aiming for 12 feet? Are we aiming for, say, 15 feet? Or are we aiming for 20 feet? Now, your mindset is you have to think about clearing 20 feet. Okay, it's because if you aim for 12 feet, you might just hit the bar, horizontal bar with your feet, and then you're going to fail that jump. However, only one person in the whole world can clear 20 feet. Sergio, not Croatian, is the Ukrainian, Sergey. Okay, he is the only man in the whole world to clear 20 feet. Basically, he can do much better, but according to what I read, he would increase the record 1 centimeter at a time. So this man has the ability to convert horizontal speed, convert it up straight to vertical speed, and clear the bar. This is kind of unique. So he has discovered the secret of how to clear 20 feet using a pole. Okay, and that's difficult because nobody else could do it. Only the Ukrainian could do it. So he's retired now, but that's the whole thing. Your mindset is you got to think about clearing 20 feet, and you will sail over 10 feet because you will have room to spare. Okay, So that's how you're going to visualize obstacles. Okay, you're going to go over it. Now the last one is pole vault. No, it's a shot put. So I was intrigued by the fact that, hey, maybe I should try the shot put event, right? But I'm a small little guy with a small little wrist, and the iron ball is usually too heavy to push, to toss, to whatever. It's just too heavy for small guys to handle. So I made up my mind. I wanted to try the shot put for 1 year, and I said I have to condition my wrist, right? And what I did was I take a 30-pound dumbbell and I would put it around my my neck, like as if I'm holding a shot put ball, and I will walk around with the dumbbell everywhere I go, so that my wrist is bearing the weight of 30 pounds. 30 pounds versus 8 pounds versus 12 pounds versus the man weight is 16 pounds. You kind of get, I don't think I can handle the 16 pound, never. It's just too big a ball. So at 12 pounds is already crazy. I believe that was the weight that I took part in. So you get conditioned, the wrist get conditioned by the 30-pound dumbbell weight, okay? And that's what I did. Of course, you got to practice on the technique of tossing. So and basically I train hard for the event. So comes competition day, and then I remember it was national schools, so you're competing with the best of the schools, right? So if you're gonna line me up in terms of height, right, tallest to the shortest, I will be at the shortest end basically, because I'm short. I'm only 5'7", right? And literally when I look at the size of the other boys, I was discouraged basically. But because of conditioning and training, I came back with the gold. I did one good toss, okay, and I believe it was 13 meters something. Can't remember the exact distance. 30 meters to win the gold medal. That's pretty good for a small kid. I mean, small size guy. So what's happening is, you see, you got relying on speed, delivery, and conditioning to just maybe get one good toss, right? You maybe have 6 tries, and because of your conditioning, your body is able to deliver to let's say beat the field. Now another example I did was I'm a dental technician, so when I got my license, I had to go through an exam, a rigorous exam of about 1 week. Okay, Monday start, Friday end, and we are tested on 6 disciplines. So after I finished the exam, I got my license, and I said, Jesus, these people need help. So I started study group, right, helping these people get their license. I conditioned them with the theory. I would say start January and then finish the exam and then prepare the practical exam. So I might take about 6-7 months to prepare these guys. And slowly the word get around and they come around, and then what we do is we condition them with training. So we hire teachers to come and teach this small group of candidates. And then during a long weekend, we call that Victoria Day weekend here, we have actually 3 days of holidays. And I make them sit through a 3-day test, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. so that we can consolidate 3 days into a 5-day exam time period, right? And because we condition them, then, oh boy, I get very good passing result coming from my training classes. So I lost count. I may be responsible for more than 100 RDTs. We call it registered dental technologists here. So I want to keep it this before 15 minutes is up. So right now it's at 40 minutes. I have to upload it to the YouTube. So I'll see you in the next recording. I've actually said nothing about what I want to say, so I'll continue in the next recording. See you. Bye.